What if I told you that one of the most terrifying survival stories out there isn't about ghosts or serial killers, but alligators? And not just one, but a whole group of them, hunting their prey in the middle of a raging hurricane. Press play if you dare to face the gators. Haley Keller is a talented swimmer at the university. But when she finishes a relay race and just misses the best time, it brings back childhood memories of losing races and feeling defeated. When Beth calls Haley after the race, it's a bit of a surprise, but this isn't just a casual chat. Beth is worried. A monstrous Category 5 hurricane is about to slam into Florida, and their dad isn't answering his phone. He might still be in the area, and with the storm getting worse, time is running out. Despite evacuation orders, Haley makes the risky decision to go find him. The roads are already flooding, and people are desperately trying to get out. Along the way, she runs into an old family friend, Wayne, a local cop who used to date Beth. He warns her to leave before it's too late, but she doesn't listen. Instead of following evacuation routes, she turns off and heads straight into the storm. She first checks his condo, but all she finds is his loyal dog, Sugar. His car is gone and there's no sign of him. A terrible feeling creeps in. If he's not here, there's only one other place he might be. Their old family home. The house where she and Beth grew up. Against Beth's pleas, she goes, "By now, the streets are turning into rivers and the sky?" A monster. When she reaches the house, it's eerily quiet. His car is still in the garage. She finds nothing. She calls his phone, and to her shock, she hears it ringing. Inside the house. He's here. But where? Then Sugar starts barking. Haley follows the sound down to the basement. She has to crawl through the basement to find her father. She finds him. Unconscious, badly hurt, with a gruesome wound on his shoulder. She uses all her energy and strength to drag her father through the basement. She drags him up the stairs until a massive alligator lunges, snaps its jaws at her. She barely manages to drag herself and her father behind some pipes. They're trapped. And now they're not just fighting against the storm, they're fighting for their lives. The alligator runs away, and the storm continues to grow stronger. Dave wakes up in agonizing pain, and Haley tries to help him, but he tells her the truth. His leg was broken when he was attacked by the gator. He barely escaped with his life. Dave urging Haley to leave him. "No way," she says. Now they need a way out. Their only phone? Left behind in the fight. A swimmer's grit kicks in. She crawls through the filthy mud to grab the phone, moving silently, knowing an alligator is nearby. As soon as she grabs the phone, another alligator appears from behind. She rushes to her father, but one alligator grabs her leg. She fights back fiercely, stabbing one alligator in the eye. In the struggle, her phone gets destroyed, but she manages to secure herself. She and her father are separated under the basement. Two giant alligators are still circling, waiting for their moment to strike. Now they both are badly injured. Outside, the storm rages on. The floodwaters are swallowing the neighborhood. It also drowns the basement. Three looters, Stan, Lee, and Marv, arrive at a gas station across the street, thinking they can take advantage of the chaos, but they have no idea what they're walking into. Haley flashes a light at looters across the street. The gators attack. One by one, they're ripped apart. Shred them like paper. Haley and Dave hear the screams, but they can't do anything. Their only hope is to escape. Dave suggests an opening that leads to the living room, but it's blocked. She couldn't open it. Then, two cops, Wayne and his partner Pete, arrive in a boat, searching for survivors, unaware of the deadly danger lurking beneath the water. But before Wayne can save them, he's attacked. A gator drags him away in a brutal, bloody attack. Pete, outside in the boat, hears the commotion, but before he can react, he's ambushed and ripped apart. With all their would-be rescuers dead, Haley feels like giving up. But Dave refuses. He reminds her of all the times he pushed her to be strong. She has always been a fighter. Now she has to fight harder than ever. As death circles, Haley confesses, "Your divorce was my fault." Dave stops her. "You and Beth kept us together." Their bond reignites, but the water's at their chins. Her father tells her to swim to the front stairs while he distracts the alligators with the loud noises. As Haley swims, an alligator moves toward him, but he fights back and kills it with a digging bar. Meanwhile, Haley struggles, realizing she won't make it to the stairs as alligators are already blocking her path. Haley spots Wayne's gun floating nearby. She goes for it, but a gator bites into her arm. She doesn't stop. She fires again and again, finally killing it. The water is still rising. She swims through a narrow storm drain, barely avoiding the gators lurking in the dark. She makes it out, pries the hatch open with a crowbar, and pulls Dave to safety just as the basement completely floods. They're still not safe. Then they make it outside only to see water stretches in every direction, turning the area into a vast, deadly trap. They need a boat. They grab Sugar and wade through the floodwaters, careful not to make noise. One wrong move and the gators will hear them. They finally reach the looters' boat. Just when they think they have made it, the rising floodwaters push them back inside the house. Haley is trapped in a bathroom. A gator is right there with her, the water rising fast. Dave, in his last desperate act, protects Sugar from an attack, but it costs him. A gator bites off his arm. Haley reaches there, and alligator is now chasing her. She swims fast, barely escapes from its jaws. She successfully manages to trap the beast in the shower and escapes. She makes it back to Dave. They're out of time. The storm has turned their house into an island. The only way to survive is to get to the roof. Just as another gator lunges at Haley, Haley kicks it into the current. She and Dave climb onto the rooftop, exhausted, bleeding, and barely alive. Then, in the distance, she spots a rescue helicopter. She grabs a road flare and waves it toward the sky. The helicopter lifts them away. Haley's swimmer spirit and a father's love outlasted the storm. This story isn't just survival. It's a heart-pounding race against nature's deadliest killers. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you love intense survival stories.